Coming to a comfortable seat on your mat, inhale, bringing your shoulders up to your ears and roll them down and back as you exhale. Draw big, exaggerated circles with the tops of your shoulders, focusing on your breath. Inhale, drop your chin to chest. Exhale, lift your face to the sky, removing all the air out of your lungs. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, face to the sky. Head back to center, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Take a breath here, feeling the stretch in your neck. Inhale as you cross center. Exhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Take a breath here. Head back to center and drop your right ear to your shoulder. Take a breath here. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Exhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Bring your head back to center. Inhale and sweep your left hand up to the sky, stretching your left side, resting your hand on the mat beside you. Hold for a beat, then inhale and reach your right hand up towards the sky, leaning slightly on your left hand. Windmill your arms and lean to the right, raising your left hand to the sky and windmill back to stretch out your left side. Stretch your arms out parallel to the floor to a T position and twist to your right from your core, eventually looking over your shoulder and resting your left hand on your knee. Inhale, reach your arms out to a T position and twist to your left, looking over your left shoulder and resting your right hand on your knee. Inhale, look to your right and twist. Exhale. Inhale, stretching your arms out to a T position and twisting to the left, resting your right hand on your knee. Inhale, twist to your right. Exhale. Inhale, twist to the left. Untwist back to center and bring your hands together in front of your heart. Inhale, reach up to the sky and look up. Exhale, sweeping your arms down by your sides and back to your heart center. One continuous motion guided by your breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep your arms down. Inhale, drop your chin to chest and walk your hands out in front of you for a seated cat. Open up your back by spreading your shoulder blades apart. Inhale, look up and squeeze your shoulder blades together, opening up your chest for seated cow. Exhale, reach arms forward, spreading your shoulder blades, scooping your abdomen. Inhale, windmill arms back behind you, opening up your chest and looking up towards the sky. Exhale and sweep your arms in front of you, scooping your belly button to spine. Inhale, windmill arms behind you, looking up to the sky and opening up your chest. Exhale and sweep your arms in front of you for seated cat, rounding your back. Windmill your arms back behind you, look up to the sky. Exhale and sweep your arms in front of you for seated cat. Inhale, sweep arms beside you. Turn to the side, get centered, and roll your back down to the mat. Stretch your legs and point your toes. Tilt the top of your hips so your back is glued to the mat. Inhale, squeeze your belly button to spine. Exhale and lift your toes to the sky. Exhale and lower your straight legs towards the mat a couple inches, using your abs to stabilize. On each exhale, lower your legs down a couple more inches closer to the mat, keeping your core engaged. Before your heels touch the mat, lift your legs, pointing your toes to the sky and pushing all the air out of your belly. Repeat the leg lowers when you get to the top, lowering down a couple inches towards the mat with every exhale. Keep your low back glued to the mat and belly button to spine. We'll do another round here of keeping your core engaged, squeezing your belly button to spine, and lowering your legs a couple inches with each exhale. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower. Before your heels touch the mat, exhale and squeeze all the air out of your belly while lifting your legs back up to the sky, this time bending your knees and stretching your arms up to the sky for dead bug. Place your right hand on your left knee and reach your left arm above your head and straighten your right leg. Bend your knee, bringing it back to starting position, and tap your knee with your hand. Let's do that for a total of 8 times. Straightening your arm and opposite leg, and tapping your knee as you bring it back to the starting position. Stretch, tap, stretch, tap. tap, stretch. Bring your right leg back to starting position, keeping your core engaged. Stretch both arms above your head for a little stretch. Place your left hand on your right knee, applying pressure, and stretch your right arm above your head and straighten your left leg. Bring your left knee back to starting position beside your right and tap it with your right hand. Just like the other side, we'll do that for a total of 8 times. Stretch, tap, stretch, tap. Keeping your core engaged with belly button to spine. Hug your knees, give your abs a break, massage your back a little bit. Exhale, bringing your forehead to your knees. Inhale, lowering your head back down to the mat. Exhale, forehead to knees. Inhale, and release your head back to the mat. Again, exhale, emptying your belly and lungs of air. Inhale, release your head back down to the mat. Exhale, forehead to knees. Inhale, release your head. Holding your legs behind your knees, roll up to a seated position and roll over your feet to tabletop position, stacking your shoulders above your wrists and your hips above your knees. Inhale, tilting your tailbone and looking up for cow. Exhale, squeezing your belly button to your spine, arching your back, looking at your legs for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, look up, tilting your tailbone. Exhale, tucking your tailbone, arching your back, pressing your hands into the mat for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, look up, stretching your abdominals, tailbone to the sky. Exhale, cat. Back to tabletop, stacking shoulders over wrists, straighten your right leg back behind you, pointing your toes, squeezing your glutes to lower your leg down to the mat, tapping your toes and raising your leg back up to starting position. Keep your hips parallel to the mat, using your abdominals and glutes to lower and raise your leg. Lower your leg back down, and this time reach your left arm up to a straight line for bird dog. Exhale, squeezing your belly button to spine, touch your left elbow to your right knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, elbow to knee. Let's go for 10. Engaging your core and keeping your hips parallel to the mat. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Embrace your core. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Embrace your core and sweep your hand out to your left side and your foot out to your right side. Hold for a breath, keeping your hips stacked above your knee and pressing your hand into the mat for stability. Lower your hand and foot to the ground, embrace your glutes and abs, and reach your right hand up to the sky, opening up your chest for Wild Thing. Hold for a couple breaths here. Come back to tabletop position, ensuring your hips are stacked over your knees and your wrists are under your shoulders. Reach your left leg back behind you, squeezing your glutes to protect your low back. Lower your leg, keeping your glutes engaged, tap your foot to the floor, raise back up. Keeping your body stabilized, lower your leg and tap the floor. Raise your leg back up, reaching your toes behind you. Lower your leg down this time, reach your right hand forward for bird dog. Exhale with deep abdominals, tap your elbow to your knee. Inhale, straighten your arm and leg, exhale, elbow to knee. Just like the other side, we'll do this 10 times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Keeping your core engaged. Inhale, embrace your core and reach your fingers and toes away from your body. Sweep your hand out to your right side and your foot out to your left side. Hold for a breath, keeping your hips stacked above your knee and pressing your hand into the mat for stability. Lower your hand and foot to the ground, embrace your glutes and abs, and reach your left hand to the sky, opening up your chest for Wild Thing. Hold for a few breaths. Come back to tabletop position. Walk your hands in front of you and send your hips back for the final position of Child's Pose. Deep breaths here, feeling the stretch in your sides. Tuck your tailbone, drawing your spine to a curve. Close your eyes and focus on your breath.
Heal might bring the rain. The healer might leave you in a hurricane. Oh, but keep breathing on the pounding waves. It might come and take it all